So hi there and welcome to Boxing Media Hub. We're proudly in partnership with Falcon Contracting and Jam's Boxing Chat, and I'm delighted to be joined by the new WBO Lightweight World Champion and 3-division Weight World Champion, Miss Terri Harper. How are you today?
Oh, I'm good, thank you.
Brilliant, brilliant. And we've also got a special guest in Mr. Håkan Johansson, all the way from Sweden. He's a massive advocate of female boxing and one of Terri's biggest fans, so I thought I'd bring my boy along for the ride. How are you,
Thank
Håkan?
you, Jam.
You okay, mate? Yeah, good. Right, let's start with them. People, Terri, were writing you off before this fight, saying that your career was over at 27. For me, that's a joke. But what did you make to it? Did it put too much pressure on you? Well, clearly not by the performance, but how did it feel to be, labelled like you're going out of style already at 27?
To be fair, I kind of used it as extra motivation. It got to a point where I was almost letting these doubters make me doubt myself. And then I really had to switch off from that and just fully tune into myself. And I knew deep down that I've got a lot more to give to this sport. And I'd be lying if I said I didn't fall out of love with it a little bit after my last couple of performances and results. And I did question, have I done everything that I can do in this sport? And if I didn't get the result on Saturday night that I wanted, would it be time for me to walk away? So, but I had to stop them thoughts almost straight away at the start of camp because I wanted to come in clear-headed and fully focused on the goal and what we needed to do on Saturday night. So I've got a great group of people around me and a great support system. Good team. My partner at home, Gemma, she's been my rock throughout, and it's been a brilliant training camp, and I loved every minute, despite getting pushed back and it going on for 18 weeks almost. I have genuinely loved every minute, and although I'm looking forward to holiday and switching off and relaxing, for the first time in a long time, I'm excited to get back into the gym and back to work.
Yeah, you certainly look back to the old belter. I'll be honest, the weight suits you so much better, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You look
strong, you look absolutely amazing on the fight last Saturday in Sheffield.
Yeah, I think it's nice to not be carrying all that extra muscle and all that extra weight. And I felt like throughout camp, as the week's gone on and the weight's dropping off, I've just felt myself get this extra little bit of speed and just alertness and everything. And it's for the first time I've actually enjoyed the weight cut and the diet. And I feel like the more I was sacrificing, it made me hungrier for the win. So whereas before, when I was trying to stay up at 154 pounds and 147 pounds, I just weren't big enough for that. And it kind of felt like I was doing something that I were in a place where I knew I didn't belong, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Whereas this camp, I'm like, right, it's time for me to go out there and make a statement, show everyone that I'm back, and lightweight is my division, and I'm excited to take on whoever in this division.
I was going to ask you
how much has it?
Sorry, Håkan, 1 second, mate. I was going to ask
how
you,
much
Terri,
has it mean to you to have Paul DeRose back in your corner?
Yeah, it was great to have Paul back. Obviously, Paul's been there from throughout my amateur career, and again, surrounding myself with people who are close to me and who I have all my trust in, and I just knew that going out there with such a good team in my corner, it only filled me with so much confidence.
Yeah, I was going to say, who's next for you? Do you reckon Beatrice Ferreira is one, or Caroline Dubois maybe?
Yeah, after the fight, Eddie mentioned a few names, and it got me excited. It's nice to be back in the thick of it all and being in the mix with all these names, and just know that there's some great fights to be made. So for now, I'm going to go away. I'm going to enjoy my holiday, and I'll leave that side to Andrew and my team to discuss. And once I'm back in the gym, they'll probably tell me what the plan is, and then go to work again.
Fair play. We've got Sky Beanick fighting over in Saudi Arabia. Is Saudi Arabia an opportunity you'd like to grab if it came available to you?
Yeah, I'll fight anywhere. I think the place I want to fight the most is America. Just to experience it, and I think I'd even fight for free over there just to experience it. And I'm not picky either. Wherever in America I fight. So just to tick it off and again another experience for myself.
Yeah, Madison Square Garden. Sandy Ryan's just done it against Mikaela Mayer. Maybe Terri Harper does it next. Let's hope so.
Yeah.
Definitely. What did you make to paint by the way?
I remember the presser after you win against Eva Wallström when you won the WBC featherweight title a few years ago, that your dream was the US at that time.
Yeah, still my dream to fight in the US again. Not picky at all, and wherever. Like you said, we just seen Sandy Ryan and Mayer over there. I actually woke up. I was awake for 5 o'clock fight morning, so we got the fight up on my phone and watched it. And amazing fight! What a great fight for female boxing. I was just like that's gave me the motivation now to go out there and make sure I put on a good show myself.
Definitely. What did you think to the paint situation, Terri? About getting paint thrown over on, death threats and flyers being published around the hotel? Yeah, it's dirty tactics if it's the Mayer team, but it's obviously allegedly.
Well, of course, but I feel like people in this boxing game will do anything for a percentage advantage and just to try and get in people's heads and stuff. So obviously we don't know who's done it, but again, people in this sport, people will do anything to get just that 1% advantage over their opponent.
Yeah, definitely. Dirty work. But did you have Mayer winning that fight, or did you pick Sandy to win it? Who did you have in the fight?
Yeah, I wanted Sandy to do the business. But again, a great fight, and I feel like it was close. And Sandy were really putting the pressure on Mayer, and Mayer just picking shots nice and stuff. And do you know what? When I was watching it, I'm thinking, why the hell did I think I'd be able to fight Sandy Ryan? She looked massive, and now looking, I realise there's weight divisions for a reason in boxing, and I'm tiny compared to Sandy, and I was like, no wonder she battered me pillar to post.
Well,
Sandy Ryan deserves an immediate rematch, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'd agree. Yeah. Obviously, she was under duress, being threatened and having leaflets put outside your hotel telling people where you are. You're not going to go in with the right frame of mind, but she did go in. So she made the choice to still take the fight. You can't then bitch about it after you've lost. I'm sorry, but if you step in the ring, you've stepped in the ring. You've agreed to the fight still, in my opinion. But that's for another show, Hawkan, anyway. That's for another show. Definitely. Hawkan, have you got any more questions for Terri before we let her get on with her
day?
Yes,
Terri, I see that the latest WBA rankings was out last night. Did you vacate the super welterweight title before the Ryan Dixon fight?
Not that I know of, but obviously that I had no plans anyways. We're going back up into them weight divisions, and it's only fair now to free that belt up and allow someone else the opportunity. So while it lasted, it was great to be world champion up at that weight. But again, it's a much nicer feeling to be back down at lightweight and where it's a lot more comfortable.
Definitely. And you'll keep bringing them titles in. It's all about unifying now.
Yeah.
Let's see it, Miss Delta.
Yeah, that is the plan. I feel like I've probably overcome the worst, like the things that I could have experienced in my career. So, and that again fills me with so much confidence. And again, I'm excited to get back in the gym, back to work, and whoever the matchroom Eddie want me to fight next. Again, Andrew said after the fight in the interview that they never turned the fight down. So, just going to make sure we choose what's right and what works best for us, because like we've got the belt now, and we've got a bit of control back, and it's just nice to be back up there and back in the thick of it and amongst the top level fighters in this division.
It's where you belong. It is literally where you belong, Terri. Always has been, always will be. You'll always be an absolute legend. Trust me. You are a genuine legend. 3-time world champion, first female to do it in 3 different divisions. Absolute legend. That's all I can say on that matter.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Håkan, you got anything you want to ask Miss Belter before we let her go and crack on with her day?
Yeah, the fight was pushed back a month. How did that was for you to another month for the fight?
Yeah,
when you were in camp.
It was obviously I was so deep into camp and like my diet, like my weight were coming down and stuff, and all I could think is I can't go any longer without having a little break, just because I've hammered it that much and my weight were perfect. So I had a nice week off training and a good little refeed, and just to switch off a little bit from it. And I was just reminding myself that I've been in this position before where fights have been pushed back or fights have been cancelled and stuff. So it was nothing new to me, and I kind of took it in my stride. And all I was thinking about is this is probably first time Rhiannon were experiencing it, so this is going to be harder for her than what it is for me. So I just took it in my stride, and again surrounded by great people, keeping me motivated and focused on the end goal. And then obviously when the show got cancelled down in London, I thought, are they going to push us back even further? But I'm so grateful to Matchroom and Eddie for letting the show go ahead. And even though we just, obviously a lot less fans and ticket sales, it was great to be at that new arena at Sheffield, and I think it was just perfect. And everything happened for a reason, and I just enjoyed the whole process of it.
Brilliant. Well, I think Håkan's leaving us, so we best let you go, Miss Harper. Thank you so much for joining us and taking time out of your day. Congratulations again on becoming an absolute legend in the female sport of boxing and in boxing in general. We thank you for your time, and we hope we can see you again soon. And good luck in your future endeavours.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
God bless. Absolute pleasure.
Good luck, Terri.
See you, Håkan.
God bless, guys.
Bye.